Okay, Virgo, without further ado, jumping into it, not wasting any time. This is part 2, your Patreon reading, January 22, love. Let's see what else. So we did kind of this turnaround, okay? Quick turnaround at that is what I'm getting here, okay? I'm getting that this judgment or this putting together of the pieces and this balancing of the scales is going to be swift. Swift justice for the blind justice that was going on before. A lot of the readings prior to this was speaking to blind justice, almost as a feeling as if the universe or karmically things weren't being seen. And so now you're being seen. The Ten of Wands in reverse here, this is putting down a workload. This is almost like a relief, Virgo, is what I'm getting here, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful relief. The King of Pentacles here. This is financial strength, financial stability. This is Aries Taurus energy, certainly by Aries and Taurus season. Aries season begins March 20th, March 19th, around there. So, kind of what I'm getting here is around that time rolling around, Virgo, you could, if you were worrying finances or something, I could see you being in tip-top shape, really putting all the pieces together, really seeing the fruits of your efforts and labor come to fruition. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is letting go of resentments of the past as well. We said that the judgment also referenced second or third chances. Could be second or third chances for an employer, a loved one, a cohort. Lot of Wands in the reverse energy here. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. An energy download that I was kind of getting as well, Virgo, is putting all the pieces together speaks to efficiency. Efficiency to me speaks more so riding the backbeat, meaning you're being pulled by the chariot now, Virgo. And it's very interesting because Leo the lion, body of the lion of the Sphinx, Virgo the Virgin, head of the Sphinx. Okay, so the chariot card, Cancerian season. So by Cancer season, moving into Leo and then Virgo, you should be banging on all cylinders is what I'm getting, Virgo. Not just surviving, but thriving, really, truly. I mean, again, I've been getting this kind of spiritual download in regards to kind of, even now, channeling, riding the backbeat of, the chariot being pulled. This is a great lesson, by the way, the World card here at the bottom. Graduation. And so you're no longer front running, you're no longer being the Sphinx, you're no longer pulling, you're no longer being the workhorse, Virgo, is what I'm getting. So you're no longer having to exert all this energy, pull, but rather you are like, come see, come saw, being pulled almost by that day in, day out routine. Again, not going through the motions, but able to notice certain divine timings here in this kind of position of power, this position of privilege, this position of leverage, this position of control and experience. And I don't say privilege in this kind of pejorative way. I'm saying it more so that it could be you're so used to pulling the horse and carriage, you're so used to pulling the chariot card here. What did I say? You're so used to pulling, see? Body of the Leo, head of the Sphinx, the lion. This is harnessing that raw power here. This is also Leo. This is also Virgo. This is Leo. This is Virgo. This is Cancerian, summertime energy. The red spinning top is all of the history and being used to being the one that's pulling everything here as a lifestyle, okay? But now you are being kind of seen as, well, I could almost run the program is what I'm getting with the Judgment card, second and third chance. All of the kind of glitches in the matrix of what it is to be you are now patched out. And you've been through these cycles time and time again, and I think that's why that World card was there, because it's speaking to this kind of advanced elevation, this graduation, kind of surpassing, certain levels and courses. And so now it's almost as if you are so confident in the code that you've been writing day in and day out that you could play outside of the box. It's like when you're learning the blues or when you're learning guitar. You could start to have fun with getting out of the caged method of playing or coloring inside the lines, so to speak. So, and I think there's an interesting play on words, lines and lions. But that's neither here nor there. But more so just to say that, I think that you're just totally going to be able to run the program as it is, and for anything that comes your way, you're going to be able to stand by it, you're going to be able to speak to it. But I think what's coming your way ultimately is this kind of success and more freedom and more being able to feed into the system. Even with this reading, we spoke to the idea of putting certain things on the back burner so as to be able to make room for resources, so as to be able to invest in those life-affirming, this is why we do it, so as to be able to continue earning for that. So, but I'm getting more efficiency, I'm getting more in alignment with you and what you really believe in, which is a rarity in this age, because most people are living 10 of cups. Okay, this is a high watermark. Most people are living surviving. Most people are trying to survive and scratch and claw and really just have nothing to do with actual thriving than just kind of survival mode. So I'm getting you kind of forming more so into thriving mode here, and understanding that worry is just a mechanism of the ego, but spirit has a lot more to say about that. And so when you kind of foolishly bet all in on spirit and choose not to worry, I'm not saying don't budget and don't plan, but there's no use for worrying, and I think we have to kind of patch out that conditioning to think that it helps if I worry, when really it doesn't. Really it doesn't. If you're not going to pull the trigger, then no need to worry about it. Okay? I think you could analyze and strategize, but again, I feel as though that's a different thing than when you are kind of in bed at night worrying and all that stuff. So, but I feel as though you've been there, done that, and you got a good hang of it. You got a good handle on it, Virgo. You got a good hang on it. So, anything else, Spirit? King of Swords in the upright. That's confidence right there. That's knowing what you're doing. This is the resurrection of the butterfly here from the cocoon. So you are definitely going to be out and out by then, Virgo. A lot of blue imagery here. Just want to speak to another download that I got, was emphasis on the throat chakra as it pertains to a playful nature. Okay, this could be singing, this could be freestyle rapping, this could just be making funny noises, zip zap, blah blah blah, like just making funny character voices and just things like that, like a very playful, getting into that silly, creative, fun nature of things, which is really the whole point to all of this. Okay, again, the system, the matrix, was created so as to make you get away from that, and you win by being silly and fun and fruitful in that way. That's how you really achieve this kind of king status and this confidence. Okay, despite the kind of sternness and seriousness, there really is this kind of foolishness. Again, you got the Fool card in reverse in the first half of your reading. I believe it was the first half. And so if you kind of lean into this foolishness, you really can't fall at this point, because you've already kind of learned how to fly on your own, Virgo, is what I'm getting here. So that's a beautiful note. Take chances, be funny, be silly, really incorporate the energy of the sacred clown, the sacred fool, okay, the court jester. Because there tends to be a lot of truth there and a lot of alignment with the universe there, is what I'm getting. So lean into that, okay? It's a hell of a, replacement for worry. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. And it helps in manifestation with the Magician card here as well that I see here. Okay, a lot of fun and play and creativity in the manifesting department here. tuning into your most high playful timeline. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. As always, I'm always here for you. Feel free to reach out for a one-on-one reading. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Share with family, friends, people that you might think will want a one-on-one reading or just enjoy the content. If you're watching this is either on back catalog, posted on the YouTube now. So Happy New Year, all that good stuff. Or you're watching this on the Patreon. In which case, thank you guys so much. So much. You guys do not know how much this matters and how much this means to me. So thank you, and to the world. What we're doing here is next level. I really believe in this. All in on this. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys. Thank you to the universe and all that stuff. Okay, on to Libra. Love you guys. Peace.